Guys, this is our third listing. It's number 8. There'd be a nice graphical 8. Number 8, guys. And number 8 is on my little list here, which I made in like 5 seconds. Okay. Number 8 is World Junk coinage, bought for its silver weight, not its numismatic value. Okay. So there's an old saying. I learned it from the Kitco crew when I first got into this game, and it kind of stuck with me. Yeah, silver is silver. That's what they told me. Can you believe that? Silver is silver. So, for instance, this is silver, right? That's silver, and that costs $3.73. Okay, that is 0.15 ounces of 80%. Right, so it's 1.5 troy ounces silver weight. It's 80%, so which means 20% of this coin is copper. Okay, it's a very lovely example. Not a key date or anything, but definitely a lovely example. Paid $3.73 for that. Okay. Now, this doesn't look like something you'd buy for its silver weight, but at 1083, you could say this was a silver purchase. Yeah, interestingly enough. It's a little over melt. It might be a 10-15% premium. I'd have to do the math, but not too high of a premium on that. So here's a sterling. By the way, did I mention like most of my stack is Canadian silver coins? I don't know if I mentioned that before. But that's the honest to goodness truth. And I should keep this stuff in rolls. I have that much of it. Yeah. This is sterling silver, so the silver weight's a little higher. You remember it was 0.15? Well, this is 0.1718. Okay, so that's a fair bit. That adds up real quick. But for $4.50, you know, coin's not in great shape, but I can see the date, so it's cool. It's cool. Sometimes you'll get undermelt, like this. This is 0.6 of an ounce. It's 80% fine. I got it for $4.28. As it turns out, this is a fairly popular coin. They call it the death dollar, because I guess on the totem pole that represents death and such for some. Okay, here's another example of a purchase that was made purely for the silver weight, not for the numismatic value. This is a 1911 50-cent coin with an ASW that's going to be in the near 1/3 of an ounce. I can give you an exact. Give me a second here. Isn't that lovely music? Yeah, give me just a sec here and I'll give you an exact ASW on this coin as soon as I find one that I've written it on. Which, you know, I actually don't have a lot of 50-cent coins from Canada because they tend to go over melt. Oddly enough, most of my Canadian, and least of all sterling stuff, most of my Canadian junk is 80%. The stuff I get cheap. You know, mileage will vary. This is a great example of a variance. I'd have to look up the ASW. I don't have it written down. One thing I do want to do is go through all my coins and write the ASWs down, but I haven't got around to it for everything. I have for a lot of stuff, but you know, you're not going to get everything just right every time. So, I could tell you it is double that 0.17 that we saw. So 17 and 17 is 34. So 0.34 something ounces. So over a third of an ounce for 675 is steel, no matter what country that hunk of silver is from. Okay, and you could argue with me. There are arguments against this strategy. Okay, and I'm going to tell you what they are because I want you guys to be informed. Okay, the argument against this strategy is very simple. It's that this stuff isn't recognizable to everyone. So if you're in a situation, right, where you want, say, to barter in a SHTF scenario, right? So here's another hunk of sterling that we got under melt. Okay, so if I can get sterling under melt, I'm going to grab it because this coin, 0.1734, now you think about that. Now you tell me why this at 261 is a better deal than a Washington quarter. Okay. I don't, I mean, you could argue, I'm going to say this is a better deal than a Washington quarter. I mean, all day. One, it's older. Two, it's rarer. And three, it's literally more silver. So you tell me, why would I buy a Washington quarter when I can get that? And I'm not going to find a Washington quarter for that price. That's the other problem. Because of that recognizability. So, I could sit here and go on all day about this stuff. But it's not just Canada. Like I said, most of my stack is Canadian. But it's not just Canada bringing in the deals, guys. Here's a nice one. Let's look at this one. So we got this one for $7.22. It's not my best work, but I'll be damned if that's not a gorgeous coin. And could I have gotten, what is this? This is 0.3. So this is 0.3 ounces. Okay. So it's a little smaller than a $0.50 from the U.S., but can I get a $0.50 from the U.S. anywhere near $7.22? So, and again, the halves and the dollars in Canada do not go that cheap. They don't. They just don't do it. They don't go cheap. I wish they did. They just don't. But you know what does go cheap? Sometimes. It's those Olympic coins. Yeah. You know the ones I'm talking about. The sterling Olympic coins. Let me show you one. Yeah. You can get these under melt fairly regularly. But you know what? We're looking at Canada. We gotta go to another country here. We can't just look at Canada. I mean, I've already done this video. But I will show you this real quick. You can get these under melt. If you hunt, yeah, you can get these under melt. First of all, they're hideous. But, well, I mean, this part's not bad. But that's hideous. Under melt. Not all day, every day like they used to be. You used to be able to get them all day under melt. Now it's every now and again under melt. And that's the other thing. That's how I know I'm doing it right, guys. Because used to be, here, even the fractional stuff, guys. Look at this. 1929, 80% dime. Right? Pretty nice shape. $1.41. Right? You see where I'm going with this? Here's another one. $1.41. That one might even be sterling. Yep, it is. Look at that. Okay? So, what are we doing? Right? Do you get what I'm saying with this stuff? I hope you do. I hope you do. I really hope you do. That one's almost AU. Yeah. Hell, guys, you can even get, you're not going to believe this. You can even get coins with Queen Victoria on them for $1.50 if you hunt. Yeah. Don't worry, I didn't pay $17.50. I didn't pay $24. I paid $1.50 for this coin. Okay. Now, is it the greatest coin ever? No. Is that under melt? I think so. It's really close. Really close. Oh, look at this one. I mean, I'm not whistling Dixie here, guys. $1.09. And that one is pretty nice. It's 80%. It's not 90%. It's a year off where we want it. But guess what? We did okay. We did okay. Here. Huh. Don't ask me how. Canadian dollar. $2.09. Yep, you heard it right. $2.09 for this Canadian dollar. Okay? Guys, I've been doing this for years. These deals don't come around all the time. But guess what? Even the 5-cent coins, for crying out loud. Right? You can get them under melt. You just got to find the right lot. You got to find the right lot, guys. That's the secret. The right lot. Okay? It's so I want to tell you, that's the secret. Okay? Lots. Find lots of these coins. Okay? So like this one. Paid 15 cents for it. Okay? Probably bought a lot of them. Maybe not. Maybe it came with another lot with coins that weren't even Canadian. You can get something nice and minty for $1.32. Anyway, I don't want to just, like I said, I don't want to just concentrate on Canada here. I could do that all day, but here's a quarter I got for $1.81 though. So if you believe silver is silver, right, you might want to look into Canadian coinage in the U.S. Now, I don't know what the market's like in Canada. I'm sure they have a lot more love for their coinage. But, we're here to talk about what we can get, or what I get, what I do. Okay? So, hell, you can even get, I'm telling you guys, $1.68. It's in horrible shape, but guess what? That's a sterling silver dime for $1.68. I don't know how you can go wrong. All right, let's look at some other stuff, and then we're going to go to the next topic. This is category World Silver for its melt value. So we're not talking about any numismatics here, even though some of these might actually be numismatics. We're talking about buying World Silver. So here's a nice one. This is it's not a coin, but it is a Canadian round. So that would have been for the last video, but got that for a song and a dance, right? And a little over melt, but I mean, nice hunk of silver there. All right, guys. It just goes on and on with this stuff. Here's an interesting one. So here's I don't agree with their grade on it, but guess what? It doesn't matter. It cost me 77 cents, which is under melt. For a fish scale, and I love fish scales. You guys know that. So hold that thought, and we'll see what we got in other countries. All right, here's a great example. 10 shillings. Get these under melt all the time, all the freaking time. That's a quarter ounce of silver there, roughly. Just under a quarter ounce of silver, if I remember right. No, it's not. It's about the same as a Canadian quarter. That's what it is. Yeah, I do believe. Yeah, it's about the same as a Canadian quarter. Anyway, the point is, it's so 0.15 ish, 0.15, just over 1.15. The point is, this coin, it's worth more than $1.93 in melt value. You know, this is the exact same ASW as a U.S. quarter, right? So 1933, so that's the one of the rarer dates too. So are you going to buy a 1933? By the way, this coin was made in the U.S., I do believe. Are you going to buy a 1933 quarter, 90%, for $3.40? If you can, let me know. Let me know where you're doing it at, okay? So I can get in on it. Let's see what else we got around here. Yeah, we got all kinds of... We got world coins for days, right? Or at least weeks. Yeah. So, you know, silver dimes go for about $2. Well, here's an oldie but goodie. Made in the U.S. Mint, Philadelphia, $1.49. Silver, all day, silver. Portugal. You like boats on your coins? A lot of people do. Well, $1.86. $1.86. Bunches of those. Yeah. Those don't wear well. I love the design, and in an excellent condition. They're beautiful coins, but they don't wear well. Kind of like the Standing Liberty quarters the same way. It doesn't wear well. So some coins are just way better without wear. Here's a nice quarter that needs a new flip. Hold that thought. Well, anyway, we got that for $3.40. A pretty sharp little coin. Pretty sharp indeed. Hold on. I mean, considering it was only $3.40. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. You guys get the idea. You can get silver under melt if you look for it. It's a hunt, you know. It's an adventure, but you can do it. And like I said, look for lots. Look for lots. That's where you get your best deals. You'll notice a lot of these coins I'm showing you are spammed. That's because they came from the same lot. They'll have the same price. That's because they came from a lot. All right. Thanks for watching again. And I want you to go ahead and just be good to each other. Have an amazing day. And please, take care of yourselves. Thank you.